pass a 16 budget.
Lawmakers put their stamp of approval on the Missouri Senate's version of the state's operating budget for 2017. 13 appropriation bills make up the state's $27 billion spending plan for the upcoming fiscal year. Lawmakers based their budget on state revenue growing by more than 4%. However, the governor's budget proposal called for using all of the revenue growth and more to grow the state's Medicaid budget.
They believe it's their job to pad that as much as possible, so they always have more money than they need. It is our job to police that and say this is real GR that we are going to tie up, that otherwise could go to public schools or higher ed institutions or public safety or transportation.
The Senate's budget increases funding for the Department of Social Services, but like the Missouri House, didn't agree with the governor's funding request. Lawmakers increased funding for the state's K-12 students by adding an additional $70 million to the state's education foundation formula.
I think to have an increase like this with all the other pressures on the budget is a great thing to do, but it's also pretty tough.
The state's public colleges and universities also saw a funding increase of more than $55 million. However, not everyone agreed with the budget proposal. Some lawmakers argued the General Assembly needs to shift its priorities in order to properly provide for the state's future.
Maybe we should stop giving away time after time tax breaks to big corporations. Maybe we should stop doing things that undermine our incoming revenue so that we can fulfill the promises that we made to give a quality education to all of our kids.
Senators now begin the process of working with lawmakers from the Missouri House on the differences between the two budgets. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm Jonathan Lorenz.